What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's gonna be a pretty interesting, well, maybe not that interesting, but I wanted you guys' opinion because I think the car has been in, I don't want to say in need, but I think it's time that we start to not address but look into the possibility of upgrading to air suspension and getting bags, or continue to use the T and coilovers and eventually upgrade to maybe some BC racings, or I don't know, maybe just continue to run with the T and coilovers. So a couple videos back I did ask you guys what wrap color I should do on the car, and I am 95% sure that I am positive on the color I am going to go. Pretty exciting, and big things will be coming with the car, but before I even decide on changing the wheels, I need to figure out if I want to run bags or if I still want to run with coils, because both suspension setups are going to be ran with different types of wheels. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys had experience with coilovers, if you had experience with bags, because I have heard of some bags, you know, malfunctioning. Well, maybe not malfunctioning, but they're wearing out sooner and quicker than coils. And obviously coils, they don't last forever. They're not something that you can keep on the car for like the lifespan of the car, but upgrading them will definitely help. And obviously each one has their own advantages. So bags, obviously, you can't make it into driveways if it's super low. You can obviously raise it up. There's a bumpy road ahead, like the one I'm on right now. You can obviously raise the car up so you don't like start bouncing. You know what I mean? With coils though, you got coils and you got wheels, and you're fixed up, and there's a good amount of mods on your car and you're running static. It's a bit of a flex. Bags are also a flex too, but you know, when you're running an aggressive setup with coils, or you're running on springs, and that's a bit more of a flex because it's like you're a little bit more ballsy than running an adjustable setup, if that makes any sense. Out of the two, the most reliable is coilover. That's just from my experience. I never had bags, but you guys may have ran bags and coilovers before, so I would appreciate if you guys like give me your suggestions, give me some insight on what I don't know. Because from what I've researched and what I've seen on videos and done some research on, bags, they tend to go out a little bit more quickly, and there are a lot more components to it, obviously, than coilovers. And if I want to keep this as a comfortable daily, then would I want to run with the risk of having, the bag just not being, there's a hole in there, or, the airline is bad? I don't know. Is there something I should be looking out for? Let me know what you guys have run into, because this is, obviously it's a big investment. Bags, I think, are go for more than $1,500. Just taking a stab at it. I don't know the exact number, but it might be $1,500 to $2,000. And that's, I don't want to say that's something that you should just make a decision like that on. I mean, if you're balling, you got the money like that, sure, go ahead. But I actually got to think about this, you feel me? So that's definitely a factor. It's not a big factor, but it's obviously something you have to think about. So bags, $1,500 to $2,000. If I upgrade the coilovers, BC racing is not a bad option. It's about $900, not $9,000. No, a lot more budget friendly in a sense. So that's an option I can go with. But obviously bags is super cool too. You park and then you're like, will you be using it when you're driving? Probably not. But you do have the adjustability that I kind of want to have, but at the same time, is it worth it? If you guys have an IS250, an IS350, an ISF, you have experience with bags, and you would never go back, like, hell no, I ain't getting no coilovers, I ain't getting springs, I'm running bags, and that's what I want to run with. And also, let me know what kind of bag setup you guys are running, because the preferred bag setup that I would prefer to run with is AccuAir, but unfortunately they have gone out of business, and they're not currently making any air suspension anymore, which sucks because that's the one that I wanted to use, but obviously since they're not around, it's kind of a done deal. Can't do that. There is airlift and there is bag riders. You guys can let me know what kind of setups. Are you running a different management system or running a different strut? Let me know. I kind of want to run bag just to get that feeling, you feel me? Just to see what that flex is all about, because you do see it all over Instagram. People on the floor, people just airing out at meets. You're just going to run, get groceries, and it's a big flex. So it's definitely something that I wouldn't mind running on my car. But if I want to, the plan is I want to take this on longer road trips. So like, occasionally if I want to go to like LA or something, 6-hour drive, San Diego, 8-hour drive, I want to make sure that this car is reliable enough to take it down there multiple times, maybe like 2 to 3 times a year. Will bags be a reliable option for me suspension wise, or should I just stick with coilovers? And if I do stick with coilovers, BC Racing or Fortune Auto is most likely the route I'll be going to if I do decide to upgrade. And I will put up a poll. I don't know if I can still or not, but if I don't end up putting a poll, let me know what you guys would prefer to see on the car and which one you think looks better in your opinion, bags or coils. If you have heard stories or if you ran into issues like that, also let me know in the comment section down below, because I do want to make sure that I'm not wasting my money on something that's going to break on me in a year after it's been installed. So obviously, I know that it's all about maintenance, and you gotta make sure that the installation is correct and you don't cut any corners when installing anything, because that's where it all goes to crap. Yeah, let me know what your guys' experiences are in the comment section down below. I do appreciate all your guys' feedback and all the love you guys have been showing lately on the channel. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe to the channel. A bag might be coming, or we might just upgrade to a different set of coilovers. You guys will just have to wait and see if you guys aren't subscribed down to the channel. And until the next video, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Reaching for a distant star.